What's up, guys? This video is gonna be about probably my most difficult client ever. All right, and not necessarily her as a person. Uh, yo, what's up, guys? This video is gonna be all about my most difficult client ever. Right? And for security, for protection, all that good stuff, I'm gonna keep the person's name and even like who they are away from this video. Alright? So follow me now. I'm gonna be going through my notes, looking through everything because this is gonna be an in-depth, a good one. Alright? So one of my most difficult clients, because that person did not know what they wanted. Simple as that. At one point, they were telling me, I want to get a single family. No, I was looking at condos. They'd send me messages about a 2-family, what about a 3-family? And there was a lot of decision makers involved. Parents, aunts, uncles. It was just a whole, it's like, picture this. If there's a chef, right, trying to make things work, trying to do their thing, and you've got 10 other people having input on, wait a minute, you should put this much salt, this much pepper. Oh no, you should actually cook this instead. Oh no, wait a minute, you should boil that instead of Guys, it creates a whole mess in that kitchen. Alright? Same thing happened in this instance, right? So we toured all types of houses. We're talking single family, condos, garden style, townhouse style, 3-family, 2-family, not even in the same city, all around, bunch of different cities, back and forth. Like, all in all, we probably saw houses for close to, so it was a long time ago, so I'm just throwing numbers out here. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I lied to you before I lied for, no, I lied for you before I lied to you, right? So, probably 9 months. I'm not even gonna lie. Probably 9 months of seeing houses. And, and not just seeing houses, seeing a bunch of different houses to kind of hone in and filter down what it is that she wanted, right? At the end of the day, they just simply couldn't make up their mind, right? They ended up, I tried to point them in the right direction. Oh, excuse me. And, at the end of the day, it's, the client's decision what they want to do, right? As a professional, I try and tell them, hey, maybe this might be the best option. Maybe this is what you're looking for. And I listen to them and see what's up. But at the end of the day, they ended up, putting an offer on this house. I won't say what type of house it was, where it was, or anything like that, because I really want to keep, their information private, guys. But they did a home inspection done. It revealed major issues, major issues, and I did review it with not only that person, but everyone else that was involved in the decision, right? So we went through the whole thing. They ended up purchasing the house and going through with the deal. All right, and the home inspection actually revealed electrical problems, amongst other things. Like, believe me, it was a whole list of everything. But because the price was a good price, they were fine with it. They let it rock. So, they called me complaining about the whole thing and how things weren't disclosed, or things weren't properly kind of said, I guess, was the way that they said it. But at the end of the day, guys, the home inspection was done. The home inspector was there, and the party members that were involved were there, right? And they explained everything. So, it was at the discretion of them at the end of the day, right? If the home inspection is done, the home inspector pointed out everything to a T. So when they moved in, it was like, oh, well, there's a problem with the floors. Well, yeah, the home inspector told you guys about that, right? And lo and behold, yes. Now, there was one major thing that the home inspection did not reveal, and that was an electrical problem to the main line going into the house, right? So I spoke to the home inspection company and I asked them, hey, what happened here, right? You guys did a good job, pointed out everything else, the floors, the boiler, the crawl space underneath the porch and all that type of stuff, cool. But what happened with this piece? And me and the home inspection company had a conversation, me trying to like vet for my client, and they were nice enough to cover the cost of taking care of that issue that they actually did not point out. They were 100% correct. They should have pointed it out. It wasn't on the report at all. But they were nice enough to take on that cost, upgrade that, fix it, and make sure that the client was happy, at least on that part at the end of the day. All right. So I'll give a shout out to the home inspection company on that. It's not many of them out there that are like that. So they were able to resolve at least that issue with them. But the rest was really on the purchaser, right? And the fact of, because the home inspection company did review everything else that was a risk to the house. So it was up to them if they wanted to listen or not. Simple as that. Like, guys, at the end of the day, you can't buy a house just based off of price, right? I heard somebody tell me that the worst thing that you could buy is the thing that you have to buy twice, right? Because it just comes out more expensive. And this is the perfect case. Like, if they would have just held on or maybe purchased another house or not even bought anything altogether, they wouldn't have been in that situation, right? But they ended up cheaping out. I want a house for a low price, but it ended up costing them more in the long run, right? That's typically how things happen. Right? And clearly it didn't end well, right? So I tell you all that to say this. Like, my thoughts at the time, like, if a client can't make up their mind on what it is exactly what they're looking for, even after several consultations, several sit downs, several meetings with everybody involved, if that client cannot make up their mind and they don't know what it is that they want, guys, maybe it's time for them to maybe look at working with someone else, right? Would I love to help out everybody? 100%. Believe me on that. Like, but at the end of the day, it's all about fit, right? If the fit isn't aligned with the way that you do things, the way that you do business, and the way that you see things, then everybody deserves to work with somebody that they see eye to eye with. So my thoughts at that time is like, it's best to cut ties with them and let them work with somebody else. Because at the end of the day, it's not worth the headache. It's not worth your reputation. It's not worth maybe them talking or saying something bad about you. Because at the end of the day, you did your part. It's because they were kind of in the gray and didn't know what they wanted, and they were just looking at somebody to point the finger towards. So, but yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps this one up. Honestly, it was probably one of my most difficult deals ever. Like, it might have been probably 2 or 3 of them. This one probably takes the cake. I'm not even gonna lie. But let me know if you've run into a similar situation with like inspections and all that type of stuff. I'd love to hear it. Drop a like, subscribe, comment. I'll see y'all in the next one. Alright, guys, take care.